The Kendrick Lamar halftime show was the worst halftime show ever. I don't give a fuck how far back you want to go. I don't care if you talking pop, rock. I don't care. Hip hop. It was bland. Now, there's two. I'm gonna give y'all some breakdown on this from a few different perspectives. A lot of people that are conservatives that are complaining about this show, they just bitching because they don't like rap. And it's the soft bigotry shit. So I'm not on that. I want to be very clear. Kendrick Lamar he was not disrespectful to America. He didn't push this extreme leftist agenda. He wasn't like death to Trump. He didn't like give him the finger from the stand. Like none of that happened. So like the neocons that are like jumping out there saying stupid shit like DEI halftime show, they're fucking morons. And I want to be very clear that this critique and defining of this being the worst Super Bowl halftime show ever is not that. Yes, I have conservative leaning values. I know y'all see me at CPAC, fucking all of that, right? But that's not what this is. Like, I don't give a fuck about like Posobiec's position on shit, right? I don't care about Posobiec's position on most things. Those people are like cultists that just say what the lowest common denominator of their low IQ following says. So that ain't that. What it is from an artistic space, the Super Bowl is a showing of an act that the vast majority of the people in the audience can understand the songs. So, for example, greatest Super Bowl show of all time, Prince, right? Michael Jackson killed it. Beyonce killed it. Rihanna killed it, right? These are, I like this phrase, generational artists. And this does not mean that they got to be like 80 years old. It just means they have a body of work that is popular enough through generations that your dad, your mom, your grandmom, your granddad, your younger cousin, and you can all listen to it, okay? Somewhat, Kendrick has that position and body of work. The unfortunate part for him is he didn't do none of them damn songs in that body of work. We do not give a fuck about your most recent album. Okay, Kendrick, we don't care. Your most recent album is trash. You are riding the fame of I dissed Drake and won the battle, and I'm riding that they not like us wave into the Super Bowl. I'm not upset with that. But when you get there, understand what the Super Bowl represents. And again, it represents an artist that most of the people in the stadium and the 100 million people watching could tap their fingers and snap their head to. None of the songs in the playlist that was played had any of that energy to it. And the one song that everybody was waiting for you to play, you fucked around with it. You played like, and legal reasons, whatever. It's do it or don't. But don't allude to it like, oh, is this, I'm going to play? Huh? Maybe? No, it was weak. And then you did like half of a verse of the song just to clear that you won't get sued. That's not bravery. Do the whole fucking song. Oh, but you couldn't because you was corporate. Because the NFL's corporate. And I get it. The backdrop of Samuel L. Jackson were accoutrements that you needed. Props. Because you couldn't really entertain. You were not entertaining. Okay? You were damn near a midget in bell bottoms singing songs that nobody knew a fucking word to. Now, some of y'all gonna give me some pushback. I know some of y'all people, like the people that said the movie Us was deep, right? Which was the worst movie ever. I'll give the 1 and 2 back and forth to that movie or Coming to America 2 for being like the worst fucking movie of all time. But those people that was like, oh, it was so deep, you just needed to know what was going on. You too shallow. You not woke enough to understand. That's what you people are doing. Again, I understand the power of edutaining and information, right? So let's say if he was doing vague America, we America type of symbols, right? That's what some of y'all gonna say. If he was doing that shit need to be broken down very clear. You get a screen behind you, you explain those things, you make it entertaining and educational and informative. key word in edutainment is tainment, entertainment. You still are at the Super Bowl where there's 180,000 people there and hundreds of millions of people watching that are dumb. The concept of a bread and circus is the lowest common denominator of person. The vast majority that will pay the low end of $3,000 for a ticket to that game, I'm not dissing y'all, but y'all are into bread and circuses. It is what it is. So you're trying to bring edutainment, allegedly, because I don't know what the fucking deep between the lines thing is. But if that's the case, it still needs to be simplified and it needs to be entertaining. This shit wasn't. And I know, again, some of y'all gonna say, well, y'all would rather have a Lil Wayne or a such and such because you don't want to be... Yes, that mentality of person at that location wants that. When you go to the club, if you go to the club, you went to the club for club shit. It's a mating ground. I want the dresses to be short. I want the tights to be tight. I want the lips to be plump. And that's that. If I'm in a mating ground as a man. Women, you want strong men. You want them to have... Don't think about... Ask me what I'm drinking and you pay for it. This is a mating ground. This is not an intellectual, philosophical space. And so Kendrick Lamar with the... Man, fuck all of that. In that space, for what that is, he failed. Now, this would have made a great Video Music Awards performance. This would have made a great concert, right? But stadiums play different. All of them words, all of them fucking words. No, we are the champions, my friend, because it's a stadium. But if you understood that by having a generational career of hits, you would understand that. Why didn't you play pull up, drink? Everybody there's drinking. Pass out, drink. You didn't bring out Dr. Dre, who made that beat, who in essence kind of like created your whole career. You didn't bring out Dr. Dre. It was in New Orleans. You didn't bring out any of the New Orleans legends. There was a theory that Lil Wayne might have surprised and popped up. You didn't do that amidst the controversy that it was in New Orleans and maybe it should go to Lil Wayne, who is a generational lollipop. Everybody would understand that for that room. You didn't do that. You didn't bring out Lil Wayne. To me, I thought it would have been the perfect time to squash the beef and still do the song if you bring out Drake. So there was no reconciliatory situation there. Would have been a big surprise. You alluded that there was going to be this surprise. There was none. You had Serena Williams, a married adult that has children, to show up and C-walk. You're a married woman showing up to give props to somebody that's made a song about your ex. How'd your husband feel about that? But nonetheless, everybody gets to do whatever they want to do. You had SZA out there. None of the people in that audience that paid $3,000 on a low end for that ticket know who the fuck SZA is in relation to that. So let me get this straight. You have succeeded to have 2 women that Drake fucked to come perform. That's the claim to fame? That's entertaining? That nobody in the fucking audience knew who they were? Nobody, very few people comparatively in the viewing audience knew who these people were? So all of this culminated. You failed to educate people. You did a great job of showcasing that black is American. Black American history is American history. I'll give you that. But you didn't entertain on the stage that is designed for entertainment. Do it or don't, bro. Do it or don't. You know who I would have loved to see on that stage? To give you guys some understanding of what an entertaining show could have been that nobody's upset with. Outkast. They bring out the Goody Mob. They bring out CeeLo. They bring out Killer Mike. You get that same if you're going for this black American thing. And entertaining. Outkast should have been the pick. Outkast might have messed around and brought out Master P, Silk the Shocker. No Limit Soldiers in New Orleans. Maybe even have a, I don't know, a rest in peace for Soulja Slim in New Orleans. There were so many opportunities to do this and to make it a very unifying thing. But again, you ran around with bell bottoms, with the extra syllables and all of the fucking words. You alluded to the one song that got you to the Super Bowl. You did half of a verse of it, and we're supposed to clap for that. And then, lastly, I'll land the plane here. All of you people that are on the pro-black side that are saying, like, not being honest about the critique, fuck off. Just stop. Fuck out of here. Just stop. This isn't, we just want a whitewashed representation of the halftime show. No, we have a standard of entertainment. I was low-key gonna be mad, but the Eagles won. I'm from Philly, right? I would have been mad if I wasn't a part of either one of those teams because it became a blowout. You want to be entertained. People going to leave the stands early. We want it to be down to the wire. But again, I'm biased. The Eagles beat the shit out of the Chiefs, right? But that's entertainment. But you didn't do that. And you people that are saying these things as if the standard of entertainment is somehow not the standard in that room, right? As if we somehow only wanted white people to be there. Gaga, bring Lady Gaga back. No, you're just being disingenuous. The show was mid. And that's me saying it nicely. There were a bunch of things that he should have done better, should have curated thoroughly, and he just didn't. But I don't know. Maybe y'all think I'm tripping. Maj, you be around the conservatives and the libertarians, and you lost your way, your black card. That's why you lighter now than you was. Whatever it is you're going to say, put it in the comment section. If you stump me, I'll agree with you. But if not, you're going to get some pushback. Also, it can be entertaining. It can be philosophical. We can push back about pop culture issues as long as we turn them into solutions. This is what we discuss in the Solutionary 9 Telegram group. Become a member of Solutionary University Premium. Get access to that group. Get shooting drills, right? The pro-black stuff that some of y'all pro-black people say. The shooting drills, the civics, the understanding imminent threat, the workout routines, all of that other good stuff. Be a member at solutionaryuniversity.org. My name is Maj Toure, the founder of Solutionary University. Hope to see you in the group and the comment section chopping it up shortly. Be safe. Be solutionary.